Hello everyone, myself Sneha Shah from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Today I am going to explain you the topic LTI system characterized by differential and difference equations from the subject of signal and systems from the second unit, which is behavior of continuous time and discrete time LTI system. It means linear time invariant system. So starting with this topic, LTI system characterized by differential and difference equation. Suppose if we are taking any nth order linear constant coefficient difference equation, then it will be representing like this: summation k equals to 0 to n a k d raised to k y of t divided by dt raised to k is equals to summation k equals to 0 to m b k d raised to k x of t dt raised to k. It means if we are representing any difference equation like y of t minus 1 plus 2y of t minus 2 is equals to x of t plus 2x of t minus 1. Likewise, this equation will be representing in general form like this. In this, we have used the constant of the input signal as bk and the constant of the output will be representing as ak. In this, we have taken the number of input terms will be different from the number of output terms. So, total number of input terms will be capital N and total number of output terms will be capital N. Now, this term will also representing like summation k equals to 0 to n a k y of n minus k is equals to summation k equals to 0 to m b k x of n minus k for the discrete time signal. So this one is for continuous time signal and this equation is for discrete time signal. So in general we are writing like this. This one is for continuous time signal and this one is for discrete time signal. So to solve this type of equation, we will use two methods. The first one is homogeneous solution method, which is also considered as natural response of this system. It is considered as a solution with input set to 0. And the second method is particular solution method, which is forced response of the system, a function that satisfies the difference equation. Now there are basically three different types of responses. The first one is forced response, the second one is natural response, and the third one is total response. Total response is the combination of forced response and natural response. So first of all, if we are defining the forced response, what is forced response? When the initial condition set to 0, the response is considered as forced response or zero state response. It means if we are defining the any response by taking initial condition equals to 0, it means only due to the input signal, then it is considered as forced response. The second kind of response is natural response. Natural response means it is arriving naturally. It means without applying input will deriving the response, then it is considered as natural response. So what is natural response? Natural response means without applying input. It means when we are taking the response when the input signal equals to 0, at that time output is considered as natural response. So when input is not applied, the response is because of only the initial condition, then it is known as natural response or zero input response. Now the third type of response is total response. Total response is the combination of these two response. So total response is defining as the combination of natural and forced response and it is considered as a total response. Now we are solving some examples based on this. So first example is consider the difference equation y of n minus 1 by 2 y of n minus 1 is equals to x of n. Find the impulse response of this system. So to solve this example, first of all we will take e minus 1 by 2 y of n minus 1 to the right side. So the term will be like this: y of n is equals to 1 by 2 y of n minus 1 plus x of n. Now if you want to solve this example by using the particular solution method, so for that first of all we have to take x of n equals to k into del of n. So in this, if we are taking n equals to 0, so what will be the value of x of 0? X of 0 equals to k into del of 0. Now what is the value of del of 0? Del of 0 means on n equals to 0, the value of impulse signal del. So its value will be 1, right? So del of 0 equals to 1. So instead of this del of 0, we will taking 1. So the term will be like this, k into 1 is equals to k. So the value of x of 0 equals to k. Now if we are taking the value of n equals to 1, so for n equals to 1, this value will becomes like x of 1 is equals to k into del of 1. Now as you know that on n equals to 1, the value of unit impulse signal equals to 0. So k into 0, so its value will be 0. Similarly, if we are taking for n equals to 2, then also x of 2 equals to k into del of 2. Del of 2 is also 0, so k into 0 means 0. Now, if we are taking for n equals to 0, what will be the value of y of 0? If we are putting the value of n equals to 0 in the equation, which is y of n equals to 1 by 2 y of n minus 1 plus x of n. So instead of this n, we have to take n equals to 0, n equals to 1 and n equals to 2, right? So for that, if we are taking n equals to 0, so the term will be y of 0 equals to 1 by 2 y of 0 minus 1 plus x of 0. Now as you know that the value of x of 0 equals to k, so this term will become like this 1 by 2 y of minus 1 plus k. Now as you know that if we will finding the particular solution, so initial condition will equals to 0. So y of minus 1 equals to 0, so the term will be k only, right? So the value of y of 0 equals to k. Now if we are finding for n equals to 1, then the term will be y of 1 equals to 1 by 2 1 minus 1 plus x of 1. Instead of n, we have taken 1. Now the value of x of 1 equals to 0. The value of y of 1 minus 1 means y of 0. The value of y of 0 equals to k. So this term will becomes equals to 1 by 2 y of 0 plus 0. Y of 0 equals to k, so it will becomes 1 by 2 into k. Similarly, we will finding for n equals to 2. For that, the value of y of 2 equals to 1 by 2, y of 2 minus 1 plus x of 2. The value of x of 2 equals to 0 and value of y of 1, we have to put the value of y of 1 over here. So the value of it equals to 1 by 2 into k. So the value of y of 2 is 1 by 4 into k. Now from this, first of all, we will writing the equation y of n equals to 1 by 2 y of n minus 1 plus x of n. Right. Here we will taking the term as 1 by 2 raised to n into k. Because if we are taking y of 1, then its value will be 1 by 2 into k. If we are taking n equals to 2, then its value will be 1 by 2 raised to 2 into k. So it means in general we can write down this term as 1 by 2 raised to k. So final answer of this will be representing like this. Now in this, the value of k constant will assuming like k equals to 1, then the term will be x of n equals to k into del of n, right? And the value of k equals to 1, so x of n equals to del of n. So the value of h of n equals to 1 by 2 raised to n. So this is the final answer of the impulse response. Now the second example is solve the system described by dy of t by dt plus 2y of t is equals to x of t. Given that the input x of t equals to k into e raised to 3t u of t where k is a real number. Now if you want to solve this example, first of all, if we are finding the value of output y of t, what is y of t? Y of t is a combination of homogeneous solution plus particular solution, right? So y of t equals to yh of t plus yp of t. So for that, if we are finding yp of t, it will be representing like yp of t equals to capital Y into e raised to 3t. In this, instead of this equation, in this we will put in this value, so the term will be like this. Instead of y of t, we have to take y into e raised to 3t, right? So if we will finding the differentiation of this, then its value will be 3y e raised to 3t. So first term is differentiation, so we'll writing like this 3y e raised to 3t plus 2y of t. Instead of y of t, we'll taking capital Y e raised to 3t and the value of x of t equals to k into e raised to 3t, right? So instead of x of t, we have taken k into e raised to 3t. Now if we are solving this term, on both the side e raised to 3t will be cancelled out, so the term will be 3y plus 2y is equals to k. as 3y plus 2y equals to 5y, so the value of 5y equals to k. So from this, the value of capital Y equals to k by 5. Now if we are putting this value in the equation of particular solution, so the value of particular solution yp of t equals to y into e raised to 3t. Instead of y, we will taking k by 5, so the yp of t equals to k by 5 e raised to 3t for t greater than 0. Now if we will finding the homogeneous solution, so for that the value of yh of t will be representing like this, a into e raised to st. The homogeneous solution satisfies this condition, dy of t by dt plus 2y of t equals to 0, because we will taking the input signal equals to 0, then and then only it will gives you the homogeneous solution, right? In this, instead of y, we will taking this term a into e raised to st. So the term will be like this, a into s into e raised to st, because we have taken the differentiation of the output, plus 2 into a into e raised to st equals to 0. Now if we are solving this term, a into e raised to st term is common, so it will divide by 0, so its value will be 0. So the term will be h plus 2 equals to 0. From this we will finding the value of s equals to minus 2. Now if we are putting this value in the homogeneous equation, so the term will be yh of t equals to a into e raised to st. Instead of s, we are taking minus 2, so the term will be yh of t equals to a into e raised to minus 2t. Now if we are finding the value of y of t, then the term will be y of t equals to yh of t plus yp of t. So we will putting the values of homogeneous solution plus particular solution over here, so it will give you the final output y of t equals to a into e raised to minus 2t plus k by 5 e raised to 3t for t greater than 0. Now for the causal LTI system, y of 0 equals to 0. So y of t equals to a into e raised to minus 2t plus k by 5 e raised to 3t. If we are taking t equals to 0 in this term, so the term will be y of 0 is equals to a into e raised to 0 plus k by 5 e raised to 0. As you know, the value of e raised to 0 equals to 1. So if we are putting this value over here and the value of y of 0 equals to 0, so the term will be a plus k by 5 equals to 0. Now from this, if we are finding the value of a, then its value will be minus k by 5 if k by 5 goes over the right side. Now if we are putting this value of a in the final answer of y of t, then the term will be y of t equals to minus k by 5 e raised to minus 2t plus k by 5 e raised to 3t. So the final answer of y of t equals to k by 5 e raised to 3t minus e raised to minus 2t for t greater than 0. So this way we can solve any differential or difference equation by using the homogeneous solution and particular solution method. In the next session, I will start the next unit. In that unit, I will explain you the sampling here. Thank you so much.